West Coast, we want to educate people. We want to help you guys educate the people in your organisations so that the impact of mental health isn't so severe. We want to get a healthy workplace. We want to get healthy individuals that can be productive members not only in the workplace but outside in the community and in their home lives.
1 in 5 of Australian workers may be affected by a mental health condition. Many other workers will be struggling with the early symptoms of mental health problems, so that might be sleeping problems, tiredness, fatigue and worry. The evidence is really clear. Mental health problems in the workforce, in the workplace, are very common. What we also know is that because the disability is difficult to talk about, it feels difficult to talk about, and that it's maybe not visible to others, is that workers tend to minimise the impact of what's happening for them. And despite the fact that mental health problems in the workforce can be just as challenging, even more so, and just as treatable.
Okay, stigma, this is the thing I'm most passionate about, because it's a thing that I believe is what stops us from seeking early interventions and asking for help. According to the Mental Health Commission, stigma is an absolute mark of disgrace. It sets people apart and causes shame, and that's the significance of that tree, is, you know, just the idea of that isolative feeling of like where they're isolated from everybody else and unable to seek help. When somebody is developing a mental illness or they're struggling with their mental health, it's usually how they behave or what they tell us that teaches us how best we can help them.
Mental health in the workplace is a really, really important subject to the Housing Industry Association. Particularly to me as a manager, I've experienced it with some of my staff, mentoring and helping them through their anxiety issues. I think the most important thing that I've taken from tonight is to ask the question, are you okay? Recognise if there's a particular behaviour that's changed in the worker.
You know, mental health is a pretty important issue in our workplace, so I wanted to encourage my team leaders as well to come along just to see what the talk was about, to have a little bit more awareness. If we can at least point them in a direction of, you know, a resource that could help them, then we could have a better outcome.